In this video, David Pakman does not hold back in exposing Trump's latest scandalous move, considering Pam Bondi, a figure shrouded in allegations of corruption for U.S. Attorney General. This breakdown covers Bondi's murky history, her alleged quid pro quo with Trump, and the broader pattern of Trump rewarding loyalists who shield him from accountability. If you're looking for hard-hitting commentary on Trump's audacious picks for power, buckle up. Pakman lays it all out. Let's break down Pakman's bold arguments, calling out Trump's blatant disregard for ethics and Bondi's questionable past with no fluff and maximum clarity.
This is really a masterclass in how to weaponize public office for personal gain. Remember the story. Back in 2013, Trump University was under investigation in New York. Shocking, right? An institution with Donald Trump's name accused of fraud. What are the odds?
Pakman kicks off with sarcasm, painting Trump University as a predictable scam. This is classic Trump. Another day, another fraud case. What's wild here isn't just the fraud, it's how Trump allegedly got out of trouble in Florida with a quick $25,000 check to Pam Bondi. Does that sound like someone who drains the swamp or someone building a swampy empire?
We would never expect that because everything Trump does is on the up and up. New York's Attorney General was going after Trump University for allegedly scamming students out of millions for what was ultimately worth not much more than the toilet paper that Trump would flush 10 to 15 times down the Mar-a-Lago toilet as he was surrounded by classified documents. Okay. At the same time that New York was investigating Trump University, Florida's then Attorney General Pam Bondi was thinking about joining the investigation, thinking very hard, very strongly thinking. But then something magical happened. Trump's foundation, the very same, quote, charity that was later shut down for being a complete and total scam, cut a $25,000 check to Bondi's campaign. And wouldn't you know it, shortly after the check from Trump's charity cleared, Pam Bondi's office decided, you know what? We're not actually going to open up the formal investigation into Trump University.
This is corruption in its purest form, no sugarcoating it. Trump's so-called charity, later exposed as a sham, wasn't about philanthropy. It was a tool for personal gain. And Bondi, she didn't just look the other way, she helped make the problem disappear. Is this really who we want as the nation's top law enforcer?
Like a miracle, it went away. The way Trump told us COVID would be gone by Easter of 2020, the potential investigation by Pam Bondi into Trump University really did disappear. But it gets even better or worse depending on what your basic ethics are. The $25,000 donation that Trump made appears to also have been against the law because charitable donations aren't supposed to be used for political campaigns, which is exactly what Donald Trump did. Even Trump's team ended up admitting this one is a little sketchy, and the foundation was ultimately slapped with a fine. But by that point, Trump got what he wanted, which is that Florida decided not to join the lawsuit, not to join the investigation into Trump University. So fast forward to now. Donald Trump is rewarding Pam Bondi with being the top prosecutor in the country. Attorney General Pam Bondi, the same person who at best looked the other way when Trump was greasing the wheels, and at worst actively buried a case to protect Trump. So it's not just corruption. This is cartoonish, blatant corruption. And if Pam Bondi does become Attorney General, she's not just another Trump lackey. She is someone with a proven record of protecting Trump at all costs. Donation, not going to look into Trump University. And this would send a very clear message, which maybe is the message Trump is trying to send after all of this, which is Trump doesn't just ignore the law. He recruits people to help him rewrite the law in his favor.
Pakman nails it here. This is bigger than Bondi. It's about Trump's playbook, nepotism, cronyism, and loyalty to Trump's personal interests above all else. Bondi's history shows she's not about justice. She's about keeping Trump untouchable. This isn't just unethical. It's a direct threat to accountability and democracy.
So that's part one. Part one is Trump doesn't have friends. He has loyalist suck-ups. And Pam Bondi did her bit job back whenever, and now she's going to get rewarded with this role if she can get herself confirmed. That's part one, nepotism, corruption, the sort of perverted version of loyalty that Donald Trump favors. But there's a second part of it here. There's a reason Bondi is also interesting to Trump. It's not just, hey, here's a nice little job to reward you for what you did for me 11 years ago. The additional aspect to this is that much like Matt Gaetz would have done, this is not different. Pam Bondi will go after Donald Trump's political adversaries. Matt Gaetz would have done it too, to be clear. But Pam Bondi is going to show up very ready to say, who do you want me to target? Who is it you believe wronged you at some point during the last however many years you've been in public life and in public office and a candidate? She will go after those people. So let's not kid ourselves. This is the same playbook Trump's been running since day one. It's loyalty over competence. It's personal gain over what's good for public service. And above all, it's keeping Trump untouchable. You've got to hand it to him. Private reporting from the summer was that Trump sees winning as the way to keep himself out of prison. And it seems that it's going to work. It seems that that's exactly what it's going to be. The difference from 2016 to 2017, Trump's first term, the difference from Trump's first term to this incoming second term is that it's even more shameless this time. In the first term, a lot of Trump's first cabinet picks at least had the veneer of competence. Not all of them, not Betsy DeVos, for example, but some of them did have the veneer of competence. And then a lot of them resigned, were fired, and then Trump brought in the really incompetent, weaponized people.
Pakman contrasts Trump's first term with what's to come, highlighting the shift from a facade of competence to full-blown shamelessness. Pam Bondi represents this shift, a signal that Trump isn't even pretending anymore. If this is the future of governance, expect nothing but self-serving chaos.
This time, Trump's going straight to the incompetent, weaponized people. Toolsey, Hegseth, he tried Gaetz, now Bondi. It's almost impressive, the audacity the guy has. But if you kept getting away with everything, wouldn't you be audacious as well? It seems that that's what's going on.
David Pakman hits hard because the stakes are enormous. Pam Bondi's potential appointment isn't just another shady Trump pick. It's a deliberate move to weaponize the justice system against opponents while shielding Trump's past and future misdeeds. Pakman's critique exposes a pattern of corruption that should alarm everyone, regardless of political affiliation. The question is, how long will this game of loyalty over ethics continue before the public says enough is enough? David Pakman didn't just destroy Trump in this segment, he dismantled the entire charade of law and order that Trump claims to champion. Let that sink in. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and be sure to subscribe to see more content similar to this one. Take care.